Alright, y'all. We back on Clash, and today me ranking the last 5 Finals MVPs. And I'm just gonna get right into it and not have my login cycle. So we're probably gonna take a shit ton of damage here. Not only is it not in cycle, it happens to be my 8th card, which is just great. Thank you, Supercell, for that. But I'm gonna start off at number 5 with Jaylen Brown. I think of the past 5, he's easily the worst Finals MVP in my opinion. Not only statistically, but also just in terms of impact and sort of the amount of work he needed to do to win the series. I just think he is definitely the weakest, in my opinion. I don't even think he really deserved it. If we're being real, I do think Tatum did deserve it with his 30-point closeout game to close out the series. But he didn't win it because the Finals MVP is kind of a bullshit award. In my opinion, I don't know. I don't get giving the Finals MVP to a role player or even a second option because if we're being real, most valuable. So you're telling me that without the first option on that team, the most valuable player, whoever they gave the option to, is more important to winning the ring than like the first option, bro? Like, you're telling me Andre Iguodala was more valuable than Steph Curry in 2015? Fuck that guy that voted for Andre Iguodala, bro. Like, I think everyone knows that shit was bullshit, but it's still held against. This is a whole different debate, but it's still held against Steph, bro. How the fuck is that held against? Like, bro, I'm getting too worked up. Still mad. Mad in 2016, still mad. 2015, still mad today. But whatever. Jaylen Brown, he did play good defense against Luka. I'll definitely give him that. He got in a foul out a couple games and just kind of tired him out the whole series. He was locking his ass up. So if that was their argument for giving Jaylen Brown the Finals MVP, then I don't hate it. But I just do think Tatum was more valuable if we're going by the name of the award. But they didn't give it to him, so I think he's easy. Even if Tatum did win it, I still think he would be the weakest out of the. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Melt that away. Okay, good fireball. Good fireball. Still gonna get some damage unless he Goblin Gangs. Yeah, he's gonna Goblin Gang. We're still gonna get a lock though. So, I'm happy with that, actually. Good exchange. But, yeah, I do think Jaylen Brown's at number 5. Now, moving on to the 4 spot is going to be Nikola Jokic. You know, I think this series, kind of similar to the Boston series, was not very close at all. I mean, they did go against a play-in team against the Heat, which they're only really there because of how fucking good Jimmy was that year, and he just fucking did everything he could to sort of will the Heat to that ring, or not to the ring, to the championship, and then he kind of ran out of steam because there's only so much one guy can do. If we're being real, like Jimmy tried his best, bro, but there's only so far one guy doing that big of a carry job can get you, and he ran out of steam, bro. And yeah, so the team, and I mean Jokic did put up great numbers. I think he averaged like 30, 14, and 7, pretty sure. So those are great numbers on good shooting splits as well. So he still did have a great performance, but I do think the people above him did have, you know, more valuable and harder sort of jobs to win the championship. And we're going to get another lock here, which may be game, hopefully. I don't know if it'll take a tower, but put us in a great position to win this. Alright, yeah, so we're one fireball and log away. So once I get to my next log, should be able to get him out of here. Let's go like this. And we win. Alright, great game to get it started. I'm like, there's a chance this guy was a robot. I'm not gonna lie. Ancient Draco with no clan. Well, that name might be real. I just want to check his shit. Might have been a robot. Yep. Okay. Was a robot. I was gonna say, that guy is dog shit. I think it was a robot because you see how that shit is glitching? If y'all ever play someone that has like a basic ass name and like 00, well, is this a robot, bro? In the comments, bro, if y'all know, I feel like it's a robot, bro. Because that guy was ass and his shit's all glitched out. I'm not going to lie. That shit might have been a robot, bro. But, anyway, Jokic, you know, he played great, but the team was stacked. I mean, especially against that Heat team, they had, Nuggets had KCP, Bruce Brown, Jamal Murray going crazy. This guy's definitely real. You can just tell by his name and his clan. KCP, Bruce Brown, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, MPJ. And the Heat ain't even have Tyler Hero, bro. I think we're playing the same deck, maybe? Not the same deck, but I think we're playing Log Bay, I would assume. Or Hog Rider, or P.E.K.K.A. But usually at this range, they're running log bait if they have Goblin Gang. Could be Hog, though. I just don't think... that's why I have Jokic at 4. He played great, but I just think the people above him sort of had a bigger... Okay, we kind of have to log. He may have some shit, and then we're going to E-Spirit when that pops. And nice. 0 damage taken. But I think most people would agree that Jokic is 4 here. Better than Jaylen Brown just because he was the first option. His playmaking was phenomenal this series. I do believe that. But guys above him, I think y'all will see why they are above him. So at number 3 is going to be SGA. Now, this, you could argue Jokic above SGA here, but I do think SGA did have a better series slightly just because... Wait, hold up. Hold up. Just because I think he had better numbers, honestly. And his team... Look, OKC is stacked, but the only person that really played phenomenal was J-Dub. Now, SJ definitely had more help than the people above him, but I do think he had less help than Jokic did in 2023. I'm just going to log. And we should be good. So this guy's recruits. So I can't expo until those are out of cycle. Some people do just choose to activate King because, I don't know, I guess they don't really care about it, but I think that's kind of dumb in this deck, but you do you, bro. I'll take it any day of the week. So we might just have to spell cycle him, but I'm just going to defensive expo since he's not playing his recruits. Alright, didn't need a log. It's okay, though. We cycle. SJ played great, bro, but I just think the people of them are easily better. And I'm low-key thinking right now, like, I get it, bro. If you have Jokic above SJ here, I low-key might agree, but I don't know. I just feel like SJ was slightly better. He had that big game 4. The fact that he let it go to 7, though, is crazy. If we're being real, this series shouldn't have even gone to 7. I mean, the game 1 choke was ridiculous. They did have a good game 4. They should have... I think just the fact that it went to game 7 is nuts. And shit, I mean, the Pacers could have won, bro, if Hallie was healthy. I still don't think they would have, but I think Jokic's and Shea's Finals MVPs are in a similar tier, though, for sure. We can actually take that death damage. Cannot take that Dark Goblin damage, though. Uh-oh. Yo, kill the Dark Goblin, bro. Fuck, Recruits is a really annoying matchup, dude. Look at the fucking Dark Goblin damage, dude. This is ridiculous. Take it all out. Evo Tesla. Doesn't take it all out, actually. Actually, it doesn't at all. Alright, this is a fucking terrible matchup. I can't even kill the dart, bro. Uh-oh. Yo, look at the range. Nah. Okay, those wall breakers are going to connect for sure. Yo, bro. Chill out, bro. Like, I got nothing I can do, bro. Shit, I couldn't even do nothing if he didn't have recruits. But adding recruits is just overkill, man. Like, against Expo, bro, are we dead ass? And look at the other side. I mean, I can't even Expo, bro. It's like, I'll just be punting him fucking 6 elixir, and that fucking Dark Goblin's going insane. Well, I guess we can just move on to fucking number 2. Number 2. Take my tower. Great. Shout out Prolippy, bro. You a bitch for... That deck's only good against me, bro, because I fucking Expo, by the way. Whatever, bro. Number 2 is going to be Giannis. Now, he's top 2. No debate. He is top 2. You could switch him around with number 1, but in my opinion, number 1 was better. But I think Giannis is easily number 2. Like, easily top 2 for sure. I mean, he was dominant on both ends of the floor. Came back from down 2-0 against the Suns team that was good. You know, now they're not looked at as good. But at that time with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, that run to the finals was elite. And and he came back 2-0, bro. He was dominant. So we've played Goblin Gang in every matchup so far. So I guess it's fucking Goblin Gang day. Dumbass game. It's good timing, I guess. But Giannis was great, bro. And he did have help. I'm not going to act like he was a total carry job. Chris Middleton did go crazy that year. Drew was going crazy. But Giannis on both ends was fucking doing everything. Down the stretch. Big blocks. Big buckets. No one can stop him, bro. Big defensive plays. And, you know, the whole run was impressive. He beat, well, a lot of people say that run was fraudulent because he beat that Nets team that got injured with Kyrie, Harden, and them. But y'all got to realize, bro, people get injured every year. You can't just say a run is fraudulent because someone gets injured. Low key, bro, I would argue and say, like, that health, like, is a part of basketball. Like, is a skill in basketball, bro. Like, that's low key, like, bro, every time I play basketball at all, I get injured in some sort of way. Either whether it's my neck, my knee, my arm, you get injured, bro. Every time you play basketball, unless you're like blessed with genetics or just have insane recovery, you do get injured a fuck ton. So it's not like you can discredit anything that someone does because of injury. But I just think Giannis was phenomenal that year, even though it was not like totally legit because there wasn't full fan clearance or whatever. But whatever, that's a whole different video talking about whether the rings without fans were. Okay, we're expoing. Dumb idiot. Dumb idiot uses rocket, and now we get a lock. See, kids, if you think you're going against Expo, I do wonder if he knew he's going against Expo. I feel like you gotta, bro. Like, who else is splitting archers at the back the whole game? I'm gonna log. Even though going against log bad, I just want to get the tower down, hopefully. And we could cycle back. Nah, we can't. But we were close. We're gonna take some damage here, but it should be fine. Yeah. So he's one fireball out the game pretty much. And now seems like a great time to move on to number one. Number one is going to be Stephen Curry. Now, in my opinion, this is no debate. It's Stephen Curry number one, without a doubt. I mean, without a doubt, bro. He had easily the worst supporting cast out of these 5 teams. Easily, by the way. His second option was one of either, depends who you ask, either Andrew Wiggins or Jordan Poole. He's going to rocket. I'll give him some false hope. I'll let him try to rocket me out the game, see how close he gets, and then as soon as he gets close, I'm just going to fucking fireball him. Oh, is the archer going to take his tower? Take his tower? Take his tower? Thank you. So I gave him a chance to win, and he still choked it away. So, cool, dude. We'll get into one more game, since I do got a little more to talk about with Steph. Make it a quick one. Jay Worth. How did he get his name green, though? That's cool. I'm going to look into that. If that costs money, though, I'm not buying that shit. Clash Royale is so pay to win, it's ridiculous. Not really, though. Clash Royale is and isn't pay to win. It's like someone at my level could buy whatever, everything in the game, but if you're not good, you're still not going to beat me. Like, it's pay to win at lower arenas, but, like, that shit really doesn't even matter because, like, that's just making you get out of them faster, and if you're not good, you're not. Dude, what is it called? Like, the attribute on how, like, something gets pulled in. Because I feel like the Sky Barrel, the Tesla, or any building has to be mad close to it for it to actually gravitate to it, bro. Like, that's the most annoying shit, bro. Dead ass. But I think Steph's was easily number one. Like, this final series, in my opinion, was one of, if not the best final series I've ever witnessed. Easily the best of Steph's. Easily the best of Steph's. It's going to be a lot of damage. Goblin Gang right now. Not even playing Goblin Gang, and I missed the Skeleton King. Dude, stop thinking you're not Riley and you're not pro, bro. Stop trying to predict shit. All right, I'm sorry. Oh wait, he's playing Goblin Gang. Wait, so everyone's played Goblin Gang so far? Wait, why'd I not? Why'd I not? The death damage is so much, dude. But bro, Steph was a fucking demon, bro. Game 3, Al Horford jumps on his leg. Steph gets injured. Not like that crazy big of an injury. Actually, we don't even know how big of an injury it was. Steph was playing no matter what happened. That fully counters it, right? So it did the opposite of fully counter. It didn't even kill one of them. In the Dark Goblin. So here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna play the Skeleton King. And I do want to play my Evo Archers, but I have no elixir right now. That's gonna melt that. And it's gonna be a lock. Nice, guys. There you go. Come back. Didn't even need to fucking play the log. Dude, the Evo Tesla might be my favorite car in the game, bro. Shit is so broken, bro. So we don't get tower, but we did get a fuck ton of damage. But he somehow got a lot of damage. I don't know what he got damage from. Oh, probably the Dark Goblin. That whole sequence. Kill the wall breakers. Archers. Nice. And that's going to be tower. Now he's got to play defense for 20 seconds. But if y'all remember, game 3, Steph got injured. Al Horford jumped on his leg. Steph proceeded to say to the opposing team, enjoy y'all last win. Yeah, you know what happened. He proceeded to win 3 straight, averaging crazy numbers. He hit a ring me celebration in the 3rd quarter after hitting a logo 3, guys. This isn't something everyone can do. This is only GOAT things. Greatest of all time. Yep, I said it. How close are we to 10K, by the way? Alright, we're hitting the next video. We're hitting the next video. Mark my word, we're hitting the next video. We're fucking close as shit. And then we have to get to 15K. It's going to be super fun. Not really. But Steph was a demon, bro. Easily the best out of the 5. I'm not going to lie. And he ain't have as much help. This was... He was not losing that. He was not going to let the Warriors lose no matter what happened. If Jordan Poole got hurt, if Wiggins got hurt, if Clay got hurt, if Drake got hurt, if they all got hurt at the same time, and they subbed in some high school, some G League players, the Warriors were not losing that series, bro. Steph is easily number 1, and if y'all disagree, you're wrong, man. I'm sorry. Now, that's all I got to say about that. Enough glazing for me. But if y'all liked the video, leave a like. If y'all didn't, I'm sorry. And now, comment down below what y'all thought of my list. Comment down below your ranking. And that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.